My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. I have interrupted your day because your hour has come. I have watched your steps when the light felt thin and the wind was against you. I have stood over your nights when your heart whispered, "Is there more? Is there help? Is there hope for me?" Hear me now. Abundance is not only coins. Blessings are not only things. I am sending peace into your rooms, order into your days, protection to your borders, and provision that carries purpose. I am moving like the clean wind that clears a heavy sky. I am placing my wings above you, and my sword of light between you and what stalked you. At this hour, the window is small. Time is moving. There is a holy door set before you, and it requires your yes while the air is warm with my breath. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has noted the unseen pressure, the quiet tests, the moments you sowed kindness and no hand clapped for you. None of it is lost. I am reckoning your seeds and returning them as clusters, not crumbs. But listen closely, for this is a narrow path. Missing even one sentence can bend your steps away from the swift place I am opening. Do not fear the storm you see. I ride its back and call stillness out of it. Do not fear the scale of what I promised. I teach small hands to carry large things. I will train your grip. I will steady your breath. My light will stand where your understanding cannot. My wind will fill the sails you thought were torn. My wings will shadow your house so the heat will not consume you. My sword of light will cut the old cords that kept you circling the same ground. Abundance is coming. Blessings are near. But before you step, let me show you why the battle was so long and how I was with you in every hour of the night. We will begin with the truth of what heaven has watched in your night season. If you receive this part, type 111 now. I saw the long hours when your room was quiet but your mind was loud. I heard the soft prayers that never reached your lips, the ones you sighed into a pillow because words felt heavy. I counted the steps you took when no path was clear. I know the ache of doors that closed just as you reached them. I know the sting of almost. I know the weight of delay that made you wonder if you were late, if you were wrong, if I had moved on without you. Hear me. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I was near. I am near. I did not forget you. At this hour, I speak to your weary places with gentle wind. I touch the tight knot in your chest and tell it to loosen. I place my wings over memories that still burn, and I cool them with shade. I bring my sword of light, not to wound you, but to cut lies that wrapped around your name. You are not a failure. You are not behind. You are not an accident. You are not unseen. You are not too late. Time is moving. But I hold time in my hand, and I held you within it. You wrestled with fear of not enough. You watched others gather what seemed to skip you. You did good and saw little. You gave and felt empty. You planted kindness and saw hard ground. Child, listen. Ground that looks hard is sometimes ground that hides deep water. Your roots are sent down first. I was building a quiet strength in you that crowds do not cheer. I was teaching you to stand when winds howl, to find stillness when storms roar. I was forming your inner room so that abundance would not break you when it comes. Blessings are weight. Blessings are glory. I will not hand you weight without planting strength. There were moments you thought you lost your way. There were days you thought, I have missed my chance. I watched you turn your face toward me anyway. A turn with worship. The turn was war. The turn was victory. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven recorded every turn, every yes, every small good in secret. Now your invisible harvest rises. Your tears were not wasted water. Your patience was not lost time. Your silence when you could have struck back was not weakness. These were stones in your foundation. These were keys you could not see. In the night season, I trained your ears. You learned the voice of fear and the voice of peace. You learned when a thought is a shadow and when a thought is light. You learned that stillness is a door. You learned that I am present in a whisper. You faced heavy words spoken over you. Some words sat on your shoulders like a yoke. Some came from your own mouth when you were tired and mad at your own heart. You called yourself small names. You made small agreements. You said, maybe lack is my story. You said, maybe closed is safer than open. You said, maybe I should stop expecting good. I heard those words, and I come now to break them. But first, know why they clung to you. Pain seeks company. Old fear seeks old doors. But I am the God who breaks patterns. I am the God who writes new lines over old pages. The window is small, and I am asking for your simple yes again. I do not scold you for being tired. I honor your fight. I honor your days of showing up when your hands trembled. I honor the moments you held your tongue when anger burned. I honor the smile you gave when your own heart was sore. I honor every tiny faithful thing. These are the quiet threads of a strong net that will now hold your blessing. I am weaving your story in the open, but I formed it in the night. Abundance is coming. Blessings are at the door. But hear me, to carry them with joy, we must break the old ties to fear and scarcity. You feel the wind shifting even as you read. You feel the heat lifting. That is my nearness. That is my wings drawing close. That is my sword of light resting between you and yesterday. I am not late. I'm exact. I am calling you to step out of agreement with every small name that is not yours. You will speak new words. You will stand in new stillness. You will see doors open and you will walk through without guilt. But first, we make a clean cut. We end what has followed you. We cancel what has claimed you. The next breath will carry instruction for breaking these counter-agreements. Type 222 to confirm heaven's witness. Child, listen closely. The window is small. Time is moving. Abundance is coming, but it cannot sit on a table built by fear. Blessings are near, but they will not rest on vows you made in pain. Heaven has seen what you cannot. There are quiet agreements that walked beside you like shadows, and today I place my sword of light between you and those shadows. I speak with tenderness and with fire. We will break the counter-agreements now. You agreed with fear when you said, I will never have enough. You agreed with scarcity when you saved in panic and gave in shame. You agreed with self-accusation when you called yourself careless, cursed, or doomed to almost. Do not be afraid to see these words. Do not hide from them. Bring them into my light. My light does not embarrass you. My light heals you. My light cuts without leaving a wound. I am with you even in this. At this hour, breathe with me. Let the old air go. Take in a steady breath. Say with your simple voice, I break agreement with fear. Say, I break agreement with scarcity. Say, I break agreement with self-accusation. Heaven hears. Heaven records. Evan Moose. Your mouth is a key, and your yes is the turning of that key in the lock. You are not wrestling the dark alone. My wings are over you. My wind fills this room. My sword of light is active now. There were words spoken over your name by tired people and angry moments. There were labels that tried to sit like chains. There were memories that replayed like a loop so you would expect loss. I break those loops. I cancel those labels. I lift those chains. Hear me. I cancel word curses that said you are too late, too much, too little, too broken, too risky to bless. I cancel the sentence of almost. I cancel the sentence of never. I cancel the sentence of not you. These are not from my heart. These are not your portion. Some agreements hide inside silence. They sound like nothing at all. They are the shrug that says, "What is the point?" They are the smile that says, "I will not try again." They are the tidy plan that avoids hope because hope feels dangerous. Child, I take your hand. I put courage back in your chest. Hope is not a trap. Hope is a rope I drop into your pit. Take the rope. Let me lift you. Let me teach you to hope without fear, to expect without flinching, to ask without apology. Now forgive. Yes, forgive. Forgive the one who closed the door in your face. Forgive the one who used your trust. Forgive the one who took your credit. Forgive the self who made clumsy choices during the storm. Forgiveness does not excuse. Forgiveness releases your hands from old anchors. You cannot sail while holding a chain to the dock. Let it go. Say it simply, I forgive by faith because I am protected by God. Watch how the water stills. Watch how the wind shifts. Feel how the boat begins to move. Next, return what is not yours. Return shame. Return false debt. Return the heavy coat of others' expectations. Place them in my hands. Say, I return what is not mine and I receive what is mine in God. In that exchange, I dress you in light. I place a new measure in your hands. I place clarity in your eyes. I place stillness in your bones. The storm will not be your teacher anymore. I will be your teacher. Now speak blessing over your own name. Put honor where you once put insult. Say, I bless my name with wisdom. Say, I bless my hands with skill. Say, I bless my path with open doors. Blessing disarms old cycles. Blessing changes the air. Blessing is a sword and a seed at the same time. You do not bless to pretend. You bless to plant. I will water what you plant with me. There are also places where you vowed to stay small because small felt safe. That vow must break. Say, I renounce the vow to stay small. Say, I agree with growth under God. Say, I agree with protection while I prosper. Your heart hears you. Your mind hears you. Your future hears you. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven is answering your voice right now. Angels move when you align with truth. They are not far story. They are present help. Feel the air clear. Feel the room widen. Feel the warmth at your back. My wings are shelter. My sword is boundary. My wind is guidance. You fear making a wrong step. You fear repeating an old fall. I honor your caution, but I remove your dread. Dread is not discernment. Dread is a thief dressed as a friend. I give you clean discernment. I give you a calm yes and a calm no. When you stand at a door, You will feel my stillness settle if it is yours. When you stand at a distraction, you will sense a small wind pulling you away. You will listen and you will obey without drama. This is freedom. This is light. Child, hear the urgency without fear. The window is small. Time is moving, but you are not late. You are right on time to break the old and take the new. Say with me once more, I am a child covered by God. I am released from fear. I am aligned with blessing. I receive abundance with wisdom and peace. Now rest one moment. Let these words sit. Let the sword of light finish its cutting work. In the next breath, I will speak of the covering that holds you as you move forward and the angelic order that guards your name. Top 333 to stand in clear light. If this helped you feel lighter and clearer, share this message to place light in someone's night. Stay aligned with future revelations by subscribing, and consider supporting this channel so we can reach the one who is still searching. Child, come under my wings and listen to the quiet. I am not only the God who breaks chains. I am the God who builds houses that storms cannot move. I mark your four corners. I lay foundation stones that do not shift in heat or flood. I anoint your threshold with oil so that what is not for you passes by. I set fire at your borders, not to burn you, but to keep out what would steal your rest. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has arranged an order around you, an angelic pattern that holds fast when winds rise. Feel my nearness like shade at noon. Hear the feathered hush of my wings stretched wide above your roof. I assign watchers to your nights and guardians to your days. I instruct them concerning you. They stand where you cannot stand. They see what you cannot see. They keep the small fox from your vine. They turn the blade before it touches your skin. They shift the path of the arrow so it misses your door. They are not stories. They are sent. They are present help because you are precious to me. You fear what you cannot control. You fear what you cannot predict. Rest now. Control is not your shelter. I am your shelter. Prediction is not your peace. I am your peace. Place your name in my hands. Place your children in my hands. Place your work, your health, your sleep, your future in my hands. My hands do not slip. My fingers do not fumble. I engrave your name upon my palms, and I do not forget. At this hour, the wind calms for you. At this hour, the heat lifts from your brow. At this hour, I stake your borders with light. Time is moving, but you will not be swept away. I set your foundation on bedrock. I speak to your bones, be steady. I speak to your breath, be quiet. I speak to your heart, be brave under blessing. The storm that taught you fear will now teach you awe at my protection. The voices that called you unguarded will fall silent. The dreams that frightened you will empty of teeth. I place a watch at your gate. I place a lamp at your feet. I place a psalm in your night. Do not think I ask you to walk unarmed. I give you a sword of light. It is not for panic. It is for order. It teaches your yes and it secures your no. With it you cut away strange bindings and you keep covenant with peace. I give you a shield that is not heavy. It is favor. It catches what flies. It turns what sneaks. I give you shoes that do not slip. They are simple obedience. You will not stumble as you step from quiet into increase. I sanctify your rooms. I remove the residue of old arguments and old anxieties. I sweep the corners where worry hid. I open the windows and invite my clean wind to cross your floor. I settle over your bed like a warm blanket. I make your sleep deep and your mind clear. I post angels at your vent and at your stair. I paint the lintel with oil. I declare this house is covered. This address is guarded. This table will not host strife. This threshold will not welcome theft. You feared blessing because blessing felt like a target. Today I untangle that fear. Blessing in my order is not bait. Blessing in my order is banner and shelter. I do not enrich you to expose you. I cover you to encrust you. I place a canopy over your increase. I appoint helpers who carry honor. I set holy boundaries so that what comes in is clean and what goes out is generous. I teach you to live with doors open to purpose and closed to chaos. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Hidden plots lose their map. Hasty traps spring empty. The whisper that tried to twist your name meets my fire and dissolves. I command peace over your reputation. I command calm over your schedule. I command order over your incoming and your outgoing. Your times are in my keeping. Your days will not be swallowed by trouble. Your nights will not be claimed by dread. Now, child, breathe again. Under my wings, learn the rhythm of protected living. No rush, no scramble. Steady steps on a solid floor. I am pouring oil into your inner hinges so the door of your heart opens without creak. I am threading courage into your quiet so you do not flinch when good arrives. I am setting a new foundation inside you, a foundation that measures by promise, not by pain. In the next breath, I will place a new measure in your hands and teach you how to count the future by faith. Type 444 for protection over your name. Child, open your hands. I am placing a new measure there. You have measured by memory. You have counted by the pain of yesterday. You have weighed your future on scales built by fear. Today I give you my measure. It is simple. It is light. It is strong. It is made of promise, not panic. It bends with mercy and stands with truth. It does not shake when storms speak. It does not shrink when need appears. Hold it with both hands and listen to me. At this hour, learn to count differently. Count peace before you count coins. Count purpose before you count tasks. Count presence before you count pressure. When you wake, do not measure your day by how much you must carry. Measure it by how much I will carry with you. Put my name at the top of the page. Put my light at the center of your room. Sit in stillness for a minute and let the wind of my spirit cross your mind. That minute reroutes hours. A hush builds walls against waste. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven knows how much strength rises from a quiet yes. Time is moving, but you will not run in circles. I am untwisting the tape you used to wrap your heart. I am taking the small ruler that kept calling your vision too big, and I am breaking it. Lift your eyes. I trained you in the night so you could stand in the day without wobble. I taught you to breathe in the storm so you can plan in the calm. The new measure is faith that acts, faith that writes, faith that saves with wisdom and gives with joy, faith that says, I will not hoard in fear and I will not spend to numb, faith that keeps a clean table and an open hand. Here is how you use this measure. Begin your day with a blessing spoken out loud. Bless your name. Bless your house. Bless your work. Bless the path before you. Your words set the walls of your day. Speak them with so care. Next, choose a small obedience and complete it before the noise comes. A small obedience is a seed with a loud future. Make the call. Clean the corner. Write the page. Forgive the debt. Close the screen. Open the window and let clean wind in. These are not small to me. These are proof you trust me with the next step. Guard your agreements. Agreement is currency in heaven. Agree with peace when agitation knocks. Agree with truth when flattery tempts. Agree with stillness when hurry shouts. Your yes is a key. Your no is also a key. Use your sword of light to cut what wastes your hours. Use your shield of faith to catch the fiery thought. Do not negotiate with dread. Do not dine with distraction. Do not make a home for worry. I have given you wings to rest under and wind to move with. Learn the feel of both. Practice the rhythm that keeps blessing from leaking. Word to set your mind. Watch to guard your gates. Work to honor the gifts I gave you. Worship to keep your heart soft. This rhythm is not heavy. It is a song your feet can follow. It turns your minutes into channels where provision can flow. It turns your rooms into wells where peace gathers. It trains your inner ear to hear the gentle yes and the gentle no that guide you to the appointed door. I will also adjust the numbers that scared you. Bills and budgets do not rule you. I rule you with care. Sit with me and look at the page. I will show you what to close and what to keep, what to delay and what to do now. I will teach you to save like a farmer who expects rain, not like a slave who expects punishment. I will teach you to give like a river that knows it is fed, not like a puddle afraid of the sun. You will learn to plan with open hands. You will learn to ask with a calm heart. You will learn to decide without the tremble of scarcity. Your name carries purpose. Abundance without purpose is drift. Blessing without assignment is noise. I am marrying your increase to your calling so that joy has direction. I will bring you into rooms where your gift fits like a key. I will place you among helpers who strengthen your hands. I will set your steps to a schedule that honors rest and welcomes challenge. Under my wings, you will not burn out. In my wind, you will not stall. With my sword of light, you will not be tangled again. Feel the shift now. The old measure is falling from your grip. The new measure rests warm in your palms. You will weigh decisions by peace. You will count progress by obedience. You will measure success by faithfulness. You will see how small steps become steady roads. You will watch patterns end and clean lines begin. In the next breath, I will speak about cycles completing and how the old season ends without residue, because your new measure requires clean edges and holy timing. Back 555 to step through the small window. Child, hear me with a calm heart. The old season is not limping to its end. It is ending cleanly. I am not leaving loose cords to catch your feet. I am not leaving open loops to drain your strength. I bring my sword of light to cut expired ties, to cancel agreements that no longer carry life, to close doors that once sheltered you but now only darken your room. This is mercy. This is order. This is love. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has measured this hour and found it full. At this hour, the wind shifts at your back. What once pressed against your chest now helps you move. The storm that taught you how to breathe under pressure now becomes a memory that teaches others to breathe. I gather your scattered attempts and weave them into one clear strand. I gather your half-built altars of effort and turn them into one steady table of purpose. You will not be known by starts and stalls. You will be known by steady steps on a road that does not break beneath you. Time is moving, and I govern time for you. I declare an end to long delays that had no lesson left to teach. I declare an end to repetitive tests that already prove your heart. I declare an end to draining conversations that keep you from the door I set before you. When I say end, it ends. When I say enough, it is enough. I speak to the dust of old battles still in your lungs and I say, be cleared. I speak to the residue of old guilt still on your hands and I say, be washed. The past will not stain the ledger of your next steps. I also cancel debts of the soul. You do not owe anyone your peace to pay for their comfort. You do not owe shame to balance a lesson already learned. You do not owe access to those who trampled your boundaries. You owe love, and love in my order carries truth. Love does not erase lines I draw. Love honors the door I close and the gate I open. Child, I am teaching you to live free of false debts so you can carry real responsibility with joy. Watch how I close what needs closing. The door that always demanded you prove yourself, I seal it. The path that always looped you back to smallness, I fence it. The voice that always accused you at midnight, I silence it. The habit that bled your minutes, I remove its appetite. The hidden hook that pulled you toward distraction, I break it in two. This is the clean ending. This is the holy stop. This is the place where your inner floor is swept and your windows are open to the new air. See the waters part before you. For a long time you stood with waves in front and walls behind. Now I pull the sea apart and lay dry ground beneath your feet. Dry ground means you do not sog. Dry ground means your steps do not sink. Dry ground means you can carry more without losing balance. Walk forward with an easy jaw and a steady neck. Keep your eyes on my light at the far side. The sound behind you is not pursuit. It is the closing of a chapter. It is the sea returning to its place over what chased you. I sanctify your routine so they carry completion. Your morning does not guess at your evening. It guides it. Your evening does not regret your day. It rests it. Simple, holy cycles. You rise with a blessing. You walk with a purpose. You return with gratitude. You sleep under peace. You will feel how this rhythm seals the leaks that used to empty your provision. You will taste how this rhythm protects the joy that used to evaporate by noon. I also end inner arguments that never conclude. I speak a final word over the question of your worth. You are mine, and you are worthy by my choosing. I speak a final word over the question of your timing. You are not late. You are arriving. I speak a final word over the question of your capacity. I strengthen the weak places and enlarge the narrow spaces. Where you once braced for the next hit, you will now brace to carry the next blessing. Do not be afraid of endings. Endings are doors when I hold the handle. Endings are kindness when the season is done. Endings are a gift when you have learned the lesson. I am not subtracting your story. I am refining it. I am not erasing your memory. I am healing it. I am not silencing your voice. I am tuning it. Feel how the air in your chest becomes light. Feel how the room inside your mind grows wide. This is the space where multiplied beginnings gather. Now, child, stand still for a breath. Let the last strands of the old season drop from your wrists. Hear the soft click of locks that no longer fit your keys. Watch the light move from behind you to ahead of you. The completion is real. The cycle has ended. In the next breath, I will wake the double dawn and speak of restoration that runs to meet you, of holy reversals that right your days, of beginnings that multiply like harvest after rain. Type 777 to seal cancelled agreements. Child, lift your eyes. See the horizon brightening in two places at once. This is the double dawn. Where you expected one small start, I am giving multiplied beginnings. Where you braced for a single door, I am setting 2 and 3 in a row. Favor will not trickle. Favor will arrive as clusters. Restoration will not creep. Restoration will run. What you thought would take a year will happen in a span that surprises you because I have synchronized the hour. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has already sent help ahead of you to prepare the ground. At this hour, the wind changes direction. What resisted you now escorts you. The same currents that once felt like opposition become carriage and speed. I am not only bringing you out of lack. I am bringing you into overflow with purpose. I am not only returning what was lost. I am returning with interest, with recompense, with honor on top of it. What fell from your hands in an old season will be placed back in a way you can carry without fear. You will not flinch when good reaches for you. You will not apologize for being entrusted. You will not shrink from standing where I have set you. Time is moving, and now it moves in your favor. Divine appointments have a schedule and I hold the clock. You will step into conversations you did not arrange. You will receive messages you did not expect. You will see solutions appear in the very rooms where problems sat for years. The sound of your name will change in the mouths of others. Old suspicion will turn into quiet respect. Old indifference will turn into careful attention. This is holy reversal. This is the justice of heaven moving with gentleness and power. I am multiplying beginnings and layers. In your inner life, new peace sprouts beside new courage. In your work, fresh ideas rise beside new partners. In your home, order stands beside laughter. In your finances, wisdom stands beside open channels. I do not send you increase that outruns your character. I increase your character so your increase has a safe home. You will be surprised by how light your hands feel while carrying more. You will be surprised by how steady your breath is while stepping farther. Do not despise the small starts within the multiplied beginnings. Small is not weak. Small is seed. Seeds do not impress crowds, but they move mountains in time. The window is small, so plant quickly and tend faithfully. Lay out your simple plan in my presence. Give each beginning its lane and its pace. Ask me for timing, not for hype. The quiet way wins. The steady way multiplies. The stillness before action keeps you from scattering what I am gathering. Expect holy reversal in places you wrote off. Expect yes where you learn to expect no. Expect open where you train yourself to expect shut. I will even schedule joy into days where you once scheduled bracing. I will meet you in errands with a word that unlocks a week. I will meet you in rest with a picture that solves a problem. I will meet you in worship with courage that feels like the sudden warming of your chest. My wings will shade you as you step. My wind will guide you at each bend. My sword of light will stand between your fresh beginnings and old sabotage. You worried that old patterns would chase the new. Hear me. I have closed the gate behind you. The sea has returned to its place. What belongs to yesterday cannot cross into today without your permission, and I will teach you to deny that permission with peace. Your yes is set. Your no is clean. I will also send helpers whose hearts are aligned with truth. They will not flatter you into danger. They will not drag you into hurry. They will build beside you with respect and quiet strength. There will be a moment when two good doors stand in front of you. Do not fear choosing. We will choose together. Put both in the light and ask for stillness. The door that is yours will hold a calm weight in your chest. The door that is not for now will feel noisy and thin. You will learn the difference. You will not be punished for seeking me. You will be guided for trusting me. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven will mark your path with soft signs that match your learning. Guard your speech in the double dawn. Bless what is forming. Bless those who build with you. Bless even those who do not understand you. Blessing disarms the old cycle. Blessing opens the gate for favor to travel farther without friction. Speak life over your starts. Speak patience over your pace. Speak gratitude over small proofs. Gratitude is a magnet for multiplied beginnings. Gratitude keeps your eyes on me and your hands from grabbing at shadows. Now breathe. Feel the warmth at your back. Feel the clean air in your lungs. Feel the spaciousness of this hour. You are not stepping into a crowded, shouting market. You are stepping into a prepared garden with many rows. We will plant together. We will water together. We will harvest together. The double dawn is not a rush. It is a rhythm. It is a pulse that matches your steps to my timing. In the next breath, I will teach you how to discern the appointed doors and the true helpers so that your multiplied beginnings become the right path, not a maze of distractions. Type 888 for holy reversal. Child, pause at the threshold. The light ahead is bright, but not every brightness is mine. The sound of many doors can be loud, but not every open door is appointed. At this hour, I train your eyes to see, your ears to sift, your heart to weigh. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven knows where a sweet-looking path bends into a thorn field. Heaven knows where a quiet gate opens into wide pasture. You will not guess your way forward. You will walk by light that rests, by wind that guides, by wings that cover. Stand in stillness before you step. Stillness is not delay. Stillness is the table where wisdom sits. Breathe slow. Ask simply, is this mine with God? Let the answer settle. I do not speak with panic. I do not push with dread. My yes carries calm weight. My no carries clean relief. When you feel rush clawing, step back. When you feel flattery swelling, step back. When you sense pressure that punishes questions, step back. My paths honor your questions and steady your breathing. Time is moving, and I will not let you miss what is yours. The window is small, but I place markers on the frame. Look for these signs. An appointed door will align with the new measure in your hands. It will honor your boundaries and protect your peace. It will give room for truth to stand without costume. It will require courage, but it will not demand you abandon wisdom. It will ask for seed, but it will not demand your roots. It will draw helpers who carry humility and skill, not noise and need. It will confirm purpose without smothering joy. Beware the distracting door. It sparkles but steals stillness. It flatters but demands secrecy. It promises speed but costs your integrity. It calls you to run from emptiness, not to build from fullness. It often arrives with confusion that never clears. When you lay a distracting door in the light, it looks thinner each hour. When you speak blessing over it and release it, your chest loosens. This is how you know. You are learning the shape of truth by the peace it leaves behind. I give you a simple practice. Before you say yes, take one night under wings. Put the door in my hands and watch your sleep. Sleep is a sanctuary where I sort what you cannot. If you wake with calm and a clear next small step, go forward. If you wake with spinning and a fog that grows, wait. Waiting with me is motion. Waiting with me protects timing. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I protect you from the cost of early and the cost of late. I also teach you to test voices. The voice I send will not shame you into action. It will invite you to courage with dignity. It will not demand a hurried vow. It will honor your process while firmly calling you higher. The voice I send will speak in alignment with what I have already whispered in quiet. It will fit your assignment like a key fits a lock. If a voice tries to bend your name into a shape I did not give, turn away. Your name is not for rent. Look for true helpers. True helpers carry honor. They do not compete with your calling. They complete gaps without taking your identity. They tell you hard truth with kind eyes. They do not bruise your pace or mock your stillness. They bring skill, not drama, solutions, not storms. I will knit you to people whose counsel is clean and whose motives are not for sale. I will separate you from those who feed on your attention and call it partnership. You will also learn to discern by provision's behavior. At the appointed door, provision flows in order. Needs surface in time to be met. Wisdom finds you at the right hour. At the distracting door, money comes loud and leaves quickly. Details blur. Promises inflate. Deadlines shout. When you bless and release that door, the noise dies and peace returns. Listen to the sound of your day. Peace is a compass. Gratitude is a map. Stillness is the pause that lets the arrow point true north. Child, I am not hiding your path. I am simplifying it. What with the rhythm we said with white word to fix your gaze on light. Watch to test the gates. Work to honor your gifts. Worship to keep your heart soft. This rhythm keeps you from leaks. This rhythm keeps you from picking up burdens I did not assign. This rhythm keeps you from calling distractions destiny. If you do not know what to do next, bless the day you have. Bless the people you serve. Bless the tools in your hand. Light will touch the next stone. The sword of light in your hand is not for fear but for clarity. Use it to cut the ties that make you say yes when you mean no. Use it to clear the path when brambles grow overnight. Use it to mark the border of your peace. Under my wings, you are safe to decide. In my wind, you are guided to step. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven smiles when you choose the appointed path with a quiet, steady heart. Now, lift your face. The door in front of you will not run away. It will wait while you listen. You will feel the gentle weight of my yes. You will sense the clean relief of my no. You will walk, not rush. You will choose, not chase. In the next breath, I will place daily order and practical armor on you so you can walk the chosen path without leaks, without loss, without fear of collapse. 999 for appointed doors and helpers. If this word steadied your steps, press like to agree in faith, share it to place light in a searching heart, and subscribe to receive future revelations. Your support helps us keep sending these messages to those who need them most. Child, come close and learn the rhythm that keeps what I give from slipping through your fingers. Abundance without order leaks. Blessing without armor bruises. I am not only the God who opens doors. I am the God who teaches you to walk through them without dropping what I place in your hands. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven knows how small drips create large losses. Today, I dress you in daily armor and set a simple order that turns your days into safe channels. Begin with word. Before the noise, open your mouth and bless your day. Speak light over your name. Speak peace over your rooms. Speak order over your steps. Take one verse or one line of promise and hold it like a warm stone in your palm. Turn it until it shines. The word is a lamp. The word is a fence. The word is bread that steadies your blood. The word quiets the shaking parts inside you. At this hour, truth is your first meal. Move to watch. Watching is not suspicion. Watching is care. Guard your gates with gentleness and clarity. Ask what enters my eyes today, what enters my ears, what enters my mind. Set small borders that honor your peace. Do not dine with panic. Do not scroll into dread. Do not invite voices that shout at your worth. Your attention is a royal currency. Spend it on what feeds your purpose. Your watch is your wall, and it is made of choices laid one beside another like stones. Then work. Work is holy. Work is the way your gratitude moves into the world. Do not despise small tasks. Do not delay simple actions. The plan you write in quiet is a path for your feet in the busy hour. Break big into small and honor each piece. You one thing with presence and then the next thing with presence. Your work becomes a stream where provision can flow toward you and through you in order. Sloppy work leaks. Steady work gathers. Finally, worship. Worship is the breath that keeps the machine from grinding. Worship returns your eyes to me so pressure cannot turn into pride or panic. Lift a song in your room. Whisper a thank you in your car. Sit in stillness and let the wind move across your thoughts. Worship is not escape. Worship is alignment. And worship, your armor settles on your shoulders the way it was shaped to fit. Now receive your armor. The belt of truth strengthens your center. Tie it by agreeing with what I say, not with what fear says. The breastplate of righteousness guards your tender heart. Wear it by receiving my mercy and practicing clean choices. Shoes of peace keep you from slipping. Lace them by choosing calm steps over frantic leaps. The shield of faith stands between you and the fast arrow. Lift it by saying, I trust God here. The helmet of salvation covers your mind from loops and lies. Set it by remembering you are saved and safe. The sword of light in your hand is my word. Use it to cut old cords and to open new paths. Do not swing it in panic. Swing it in order. One clean stroke is enough. Set gentle boundaries around your time. Schedule room for stillness so your decisions do not become brittle. Schedule room for service so your increase does not fold inward. Schedule room for rest so your strength returns in cycles. Fatigue invites folly. Rest invites wisdom. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven knows that a quiet hour each day will save 10 hours of repair. Make the quiet hour non-negotiable. Under my wings, rest is not laziness. Rest is trust. Guard your agreements. Keep your yes simple. Keep your no respectful. Put everything that asks for your time under the lamp of purpose. If it drains peace and produces little fruit, bless it and release it. If it stretches you with clean challenge and honors your calling, step forward with courage. The sword of light will help you separate heavy from holy. The wind of my spirit will guide you when two good options appear. You will feel the difference between rush and flow. Choose flow. Practice daily generosity. Give a word, give a smile, give a small, give a prayer. Generosity oils the hinges of your gates so they do not stick. It keeps your heart soft when increase comes so you do not clutch. It trains your eyes to see who needs what you carry. Abundance is loud without love. With love, it becomes music. Keep short accounts with your own heart. When you miss the mark, confess quickly and rise. Do not lay on the floor describing the floor. Do not narrate the fall until the day is gone. Stand, watch, bless, continue. I am not counting your stumbles to disqualify you. I am training your recovery to be swift and clean. The window is small, but you are learning to move with grace. Child, this is how you walk the path without leaks. Word to set your mind. Watch to guard your gates. Work to honor your gifts. Worship to keep your heart soft. In this rhythm, abundance will not slip through the cracks. In this rhythm, blessing will not turn into burden. In this rhythm, you will be ready to speak at the gates, to ask largely, to bless bravely, and to see open gates lift before you. Type 1010 to walk in daily armor. Child, lift your head. The gates are waking. Hear the hinges sing. Hear the iron rise. I have walked before you in quiet, and I have set open gates where you expected locked bars. The dawn has warmed the metal and the path is clear. At this hour, I teach you to speak at the gates. I teach you to ask largely and to bless bravely. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven has watched your small prayers said with big faith. Now open your mouth and let your faith match my promise. Ask, and do not whisper as if you are stealing. Ask like a child who knows the house is theirs. Ask for wisdom that fits your assignment. Ask for favor that fits your stewardship. Ask for resources that fit your mission. Ask for rooms where your gift serves many with peace. Ask for timing that protects your steps. Ask for courage that stays when the crowd leaves. Asking is not greed when purpose holds the cup. Asking is honor when you bring it to me. Time is moving, and I have arranged moments when a question at a gate changes a season. Do not be silent in those moments. Speak blessing over the gatekeeper. Speak peace over the path. Speak life over the work. Then ask largely. Ask that relationships be aligned and whole. Ask that old strain be mended with truth. Ask that misunderstandings dissolve like fog. Ask that the words you need arrive on time, and that the words you do not need fall to the ground without harm. I am Lord over language. I can make your yes clear and your no kind. Open gates are not only in people. They are in ideas, in creativity, in courage to try again. I will breathe on your mind and you will see patterns where there was only noise. I will breathe on your hands and they will find skill where they once fumbled. I will breathe on your schedule and time will stretch to hold the right work. Open gates will appear in places where you used to feel small. You will enter without apology because you come to serve, not to grab. You will carry peace like a lantern, and rooms will get brighter because you walked in. Less bravely. Bless your friends and bless your critics. Bless your present and bless your past. Bless the city that houses you. Bless the rivals who sharpened you. When you bless those who oppose you, you cut the rope that tried to tie your future to their behavior. Blessing is a sword that cuts through old knots. Blessing is a key that opens bitter locks. You do not bless to deny pain. You bless to end its permission. You bless to free your steps and to make room for clean justice. When you bless, you place the matter in my hands. My hands are steady. My verdicts are pure. My timing is perfect. Stand at each gate with stillness. I will give you words like clean arrows. Speak them and stop. Do not add panic to your prayer. Do not add fear to your request. Simple words carry far. When you are answered, give thanks. When you are delayed, sing softly and hold your peace. When you are refused, bless and move to the next gate. A closed gate at the wrong wall saves you. An open gate at the right wall sends you. Trust my order. I also waken the gates inside you. The gate of courage opens. The gate of trust opens. The gate of generosity opens. The gate of holy boldness opens. Do not fear your own strength when I am the one who strengthens. Do not fear your own voice when I am the one who teaches it to speak. You will feel a new clarity in your chest. You will feel a new warmth in your hands. You will feel a new calm on your face. This is not show. This is stewardship. I'm making you an answer in places that only knew complaint. Remember the rhythm that keeps you safe at the gates. Word to fill your mouth with light. Watch to guard your motives. Word to carry your request with proof of care. Worship to keep your eyes on me after the gate swings open. Many lose their way not at the locked door but at the open one. You will not lose your way. My wings cover you. My wind guides you. My sword of light guards the edges so theft cannot slip and beside increase. Now ask with me. Ask that your home be a place of peace and provision. Ask that your work be fertile and fair. Ask that your ideas serve people and honor truth. Ask that your counselors be wise and clean. Ask that your steps be quick where they should be quick and slow where they should be slow. Ask for strategies that serve many and not just your desire. Ask for a heart that stays kind when pressure rises. These asks shape the path. These asks open gates inside and out. Child, the gates are awake and you are standing in light. Speak blessing. Speak request. Speak life. Then walk. Do not rush to gather trophies. Gather testimonies. Gather names of helpers. Gather stories of mercy. These are your treasures. These are the signs that abundance has purpose in your hands. In the next breath, I will set you in governance and commissioning so that what enters through these gates is stewarded with justice, joy, and holy order. Top 1111 to bless and disarm. Child, step up to the table I have prepared. Abundance has arrived not to blur your days, but to bless your days with assignment. I am not sending you drift. I am sending you governance. I give you a seed, a sphere, a schedule, a song. I give you authority that is gentle and strong. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Heaven recognizes the weight I place on you now, and heaven surrounds you so you can carry it without fear. Governance begins in your inner room. Rule your thoughts with truth. Rule your hours with order. Rule your speech with blessing. The window is small, so waste is costly. I am setting posts in your day like pillars. Morning consecration, midday courage, evening gratitude, night surrender. Return to these posts and you will not lose yourself in the noise of success. I send increase to a heart that knows where to set it down. You will learn to park blessing in the right places so it becomes a tool, not a tide. I appoint you over what I have entrusted, resources, relationships, ideas, influence. Resources are to be directed, not hoarded. Relationships are to be honored, not used. Ideas are to be tested in light, not rushed in heat. Influence is to lift others, not to enlarge your name. Justice sits at this table. Generosity sits at this table. Discipline, joy sits at this table. I will show you how to pour without spilling, and how to keep enough oil in your own lamp while you fill the lamps of others. Set holy boundaries around the overflow. Build clear lanes so giving does not become chaos and receiving does not become pride. Write simple rules in quiet. We will tell the truth even when it costs. We will keep promises even when the calendar shifts. We will bless those who serve with honor. We will not partner with panic. We will measure decisions by peace, purpose, and people, not only by speed and numbers. These rules are fences of light. They keep wolves out and lambs safe. Assign your team with prayer. I will place people beside you whose strength complements yours. Some are eyes who see ahead. Some are hands who build steady. Some are hearts who keep the atmosphere clean. Commission them with clear words and gratitude. Do not ask one person to carry what belongs to three. Do not ask three to do what one can do in quiet. You will learn to right-size the task and to right-place the person. In this, joy remains and excellence rises. I am also training your foresight. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I give you glimpses so your steps are not surprised by simple storms. When you sense a shift, do not tremble. Adjust the sails. Move a meeting. Add a day of rest. Reserve a portion. Send an early encouragement. These tiny obediences are anchors. They turn a brewing squall into a fresh wind that pushes you forward. Stewarding overflow includes saying no. The sword of light teaches clean refusal. When a request threatens the peace of your assignment, bless it and release it. When an opportunity asks you to trade integrity for applause, bless it and decline. When a partnership needs your name but not your values, bless it and walk by. Your no is not anger. Your no is alignment. Your no keeps the table from tipping. Let generosity be structured, not scattered. Choose causes that align with your mission. Invest time where your presence multiplies good. Give quietly as often as you give publicly. Anonymous seeds grow forests without applause. Teach your hands to give in rhythm so the soil stays soft and your heart stays light. The window is small, but your river will run long when guided. Do not forget joy. Joy is governance. Joy is not a treat after toil. It is strength that keeps you from hardening under weight. Make room for laughter in your rooms. Make room for play in your schedule. Sing with those who build with you. Eat meals that are not meetings. Celebrate small faithfulness, not just large results. Joy oils the gears of responsibility so they do not grind. Joy keeps faces bright in long assignments. I commission you now. Stand in the light. Receive my blessing to govern with justice and mercy. I lay my hand upon your mind for wisdom, upon your mouth for truth, upon your shoulders for strength, upon your heart for compassion, upon your feet for endurance. I appoint you to steward the overflow for the sake of many. You will be a steady place in uncertain weather. You will be a clear voice when markets shout. You will be a soft answer when tempers rise. You will be a strong wall when fear tries the gate. Remember the anchors: light, wind, wings, sword of light, stillness. Let light show you where to place each gift. Let wind move you when to start and when to stop. Stay under wings so pressure cannot scorch you. Use the sword of light to keep borders clean. Practice stillness so your hearing stays sharp. In this posture, abundance becomes assignment, and assignment becomes a river that waters many fields without drowning your own garden. Child, you are not alone in this. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven walks with you into rooms that used to intimidate you. Ream. Stand. Bless. Decide. Build. Est. Repeat. This is governance in grace. In the next breath, I will seal this word with final peace, speak restoration over every corner, and pronounce the blessing that sends you forward with quiet certainty. Type 1212 to rise into assignment. Child, be still under my wings and listen to the quiet truth that settles like soft rain. I am sealing this hour over your life. The wind that carried you here will not leave you stranded. The light that guided your steps will not flicker at the threshold. I place my sword of light at your borders and my peace within your rooms. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and heaven now brings near-term proofs that this word is alive. A door that answers long waiting, a message that mends an old tear, a provision that arrives in clean order, a rest that finally reaches your bones. Do not strain to manufacture these signs. Receive them with gratitude when they knock. At this hour, I restore what fear thinned. I gather what lust scattered. I return to you the years that felt empty by filling the days ahead with purpose that sings. Your name is safe in my hands. Your timing is wrapped in my mercy. Your future is guarded by my wings. You will not be ambushed at the open gate. You will not be shamed for believing good. You will not be punished for stepping into light. I bless your thresholds, I bless your table, I bless your work, I bless your sleep. Time is moving, and it moves with you, not against you. Let your mouth agree with me now. Say, I receive peace. Say, I receive wisdom. Say, I receive protection. Say, I receive abundance with purpose. These simple words bind the blessing to your day. These simple words lift the last dust of doubt from your heart. Watch how the air grows clear. Watch how your posture rises. Watch how your face softens as confidence takes its rightful seat. Child, I delight in you. Walk forward softly, steadily, truly. The window was small, and you stepped through it with me. You will find me ahead of you as light, beside you as wind, above you as wings, round you as stillness, and within you as courage. You are not lost. You are led. You are not exposed. You are covered. You are not empty. You flow. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. Type 144 to seal this blessing. If this word blessed you, I'm grateful to walk this path with you. Please like to agree in faith, share to place light in a searching heart, and subscribe to receive future revelations. Your support helps us keep creating these messages for those who need them most.